Welcome back to another video for HarborFinancialOnline.com. Today I'm going to be talking about federal inheritance tax and how to use our calculator to figure out what your taxes are going to be. So let me get the video going. We'll go through this together. So federal inheritance tax is going to apply if you recently inherited someone's estate. Then you're probably most likely going to have some concerns out there as far as how it's going to affect your taxes, and what I'm going to do is show you what's taxable and how to calculate this tax. At our site, HarborFinancialOnline.com, you can put in any of the items that you inherited into our site. We have an online calculator, and it's going to tell you exactly how much tax you owe. So at the end of the video, if you want to check that calculator out, it's great. HarborFinancialOnline.com. Most people that are in this situation aren't going to owe tax, and a lot of people get confused and think they're going to, but most of the time you're not going to owe any tax. You're only required to pay taxes if the total value of that estate or gift exceeds $2 million. So anything under that $2 million, you're not going to owe any tax. But again, you can still use a calculator if it's under that $2 million, just to make sure, but that's the rule, is $2 million. The software that we use when you enter your information is going to detect any errors, so that's another great thing about it. Any problems that it sees as far as following the laws and rules, it's going to detect it and it won't let you go any farther, so it's a great feature. What you need to also do, we're talking about federal tax here. You need to check the state that you live in, because each state is going to be different based on gift taxes and estate law. So make sure you check the state you live in. You can normally go to their state website and look that information up, or go to a CPA. Estate value is based on the following. It's based on cash, insurance, trust, annuities, businesses, real estate, and all other assets. This is going to get reported on a couple different forms. Now, this is why I recommend preparing the return online if you can. I'm going to show you these forms, and you're going to see it's pretty complex, the forms. But if you prepare the return online, it's automatically going to complete these forms for you. So it's going to save a lot of headache and a lot of problems. But I'm going to show you the forms real quick, just so you can see the income items and the deductions. Because if you inherited an estate, you're going to get deductions as well on that income that you received. So let me show you real quick. So this is our website first, HarborFinancialOnline.com, where you can use the estimator for the estate or for the gift that you received. We have a couple different links here. You have one right here, free tax estimator, and the refund calculator. Now this is the first form, 1041. This is the form that gets filled out. Now if you complete the return online, it's automatically going to complete this form for you. But I just want to show you. Here are some of the items that I just talked about. We have interest income, ordinary dividends, qualified dividends, business, capital gains, rents, and so forth. And then down here are the deductions you're going to get for that estate that you inherited. Now a lot of you will end up using this form, 706, the generation skipping transfer. Again, if you prepare the return online, it already has these forms. It fills in all the boxes for you, so you don't have to worry about it. It's just going to ask some questions, and it makes it very simple. So those are the couple forms that you would use when you prepare. This gets attached to your normal tax return. So let me go back to the video. So I recommend checking out our tax calculator, because it's going to be able to instantly determine what your tax is going to be based on any money that you received, assets, property, all of these questions that we normally get in regards to inheritance tax. It's going to instantly give you the online results of what the tax estimate is going to be. And it allows you to enter the cash value of all the assets in the calculator. Okay. One thing I want you to realize that another good reason for using the calculator is because the IRS is going to will apply severe penalties and interest if you don't pay the right amount of tax on the gift that you received or the estate that you inherited. So make sure that you're paying the right amount of tax on this. You may want to have someone look at the return to make sure that you're doing it right. But again, if you do the return online, it's going to catch all the errors before you submit it electronically to the IRS if you're going to e-file that. And same as if you file to whatever state you live in, the software will know all the laws particular to that state and will not allow you to file it unless it's right. Okay? Now, another good thing is when you use this calculator, it's going to let you know exactly what your tax is going to be, so then you can adjust your tax withholdings. So with your employer, if you need to up your withholdings to cover this tax, it's going to allow you to see what the tax is going to be. Then you can go back to your employer and tell them to withhold more or less. If you think you're going to owe less tax, then withhold less, but more, you can have them up that for you, just because you're going to anticipate a bigger tax liability because of this inheritance. So let me move on here in our video. So I appreciate you watching the video. Again, check out our site, harborfinancialonline.com. We have more pages dedicated to other deductions and credits along with inheritance tax. And I'll take you back to that site real quick, Harbor Financial Online. And here's the site, and you can see on the left here we have more links to other areas of deductions and credits that you should check out, and different tax laws. We keep up to date on all the new changes to the tax laws every day, so any new changes will be on the website here, and when you use the calculator. So with inheritance tax, if there's been any changes, the calculator will automatically update for those changes. Okay? So harborfinancialonline.com is the site. So thank you very much for watching the video. I hope you check out some of our other videos. We have lots more videos on tax, and we're constantly adding new ones. And I appreciate you watching the video. Check out our website, harborfinancialonline.com. Thank you.